Right there. Relax the shoulder. Good. There it is. The lower back, you said it's right into the center, right?
Yeah, it's here.
In L4, L5.
The L4, L5.
Yeah, the pain they can move here or here as I.
So either way that you're
either
moving.
way, yeah.
Okay, is one way more painful than the other, or are they pretty equal?
The right side is more,
The
and
right
the left side is a little bit less.
Okay, and you did mention, so the pain, when it goes down the leg.
The leg too.
So you said it's kind of more on the side, or is it on the back?
Yeah, no, like here.
Okay, but does it travel down into the
No,
leg?
no, up
so
to
just
here.
to the knee,
Yeah,
correct?
just to the knee.
And you have both knees issues
Yeah,
as
both,
well.
yeah, now starting over here too.
Okay,
Yeah.
now I know we have the lower back and then also this here. I know you said 8 years. That's when it started.
Yeah, that started.
But
yeah.
there's no
relief,
trauma,
yeah,
no accidents or no traumas
Yeah.
or anything. Okay. Now the other part I wanted to look at. So your neck. Where do we feel any discomfort in the neck? Any pain on there?
Not in pain. I told you when I turn the side, I feel like some kind of pressure. I
Okay.
cannot stay like a longer, like more than 5 minutes.
Okay.
So I have to take my body straight posture,
Okay.
like a straight posture.
Okay. And then I know in terms of the lower back, so that was something that you just mentioned in terms of even you have to sit down when you're cooking and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I always sit on the chair and cook my food.
Is it-
I
You can
cannot
stand for more than 10, 15
That's what I was
minutes.
gonna ask
Yeah.
you.
Pain started.
So it's 10 to 15 minutes, and then
Yeah.
you're like, I have to sit
Yeah,
down.
no walk,
Okay. So it is pretty obvious, especially looking at the x-rays and then over here. I mean, you have a lot of stress coming from the spine
Yeah,
here.
this is-
And again, I know your lower back is the biggest issue. But over the years, when we have back issues, it can create stress upwards.
Oh.
But I know with some of the repetitive stresses that we do, that can create some of the stress where we kind of hunch over or we arch here. So I can tell you right now again, so this muscle here is very tense and very tight.
Okay.
And I can even tell, so when you look at your spine, you have a bit of a dip in the lower back.
Okay.
And you can look at the x-rays.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can see it goes inwards too much here. But when you have this here, it curves too much, and then this upper back, it compensates, and you curve too much up here. So we do have to work on that lower back.
Lower back.
But we also, like we mentioned before, we have to strengthen the core and the muscles in the front to try to create that stability. So it's like you have an internal back brace. So when we correct what's going on here, there is some work that you'll have to do at home and stuff later on to strengthen the core so that whatever we do here, it's like a back brace and it stabilizes the spine here. Okay?
Okay.
So let me go ahead and scan you real quick. We're going to see what's going on. Chin down just a little bit. There you go. All right. Yeah, right there. That's right. Yeah, so it just kind of flings over to that left side right there, and then it comes back. Let's see here. You got a lot of pressure up on the top. Right there too. Okay. So you do have some pressure up here, but your spine goes into a reverse curve.
Okay.
And when that usually happens, we try to focus, right there on the base of the neck. And that's where the biggest reading is, right there. It shoots over to that left.
Yeah.
Right down to the bottom here. Okay. All right, so let's figure this out for you. So I'm going to put some pressure onto the spine. When you feel any pain or soreness, you let me know right away, okay? That's where you feel it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So first things first, chin down just a little bit. So right here is about C6, C7. So right here, C6, C7, T1, C6, C7. Right there, yep, C7. Here's 4, 5, 6, which is the worst. 4, 5, there it is, okay. Alright, so I'm looking for swelling. I'm looking for, yeah, right there. That's where it dips right into there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like T6. I know you said 5 is really sore.
6, yeah.
6 is, yeah. So you can feel that, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we got this lower back here. So the thing about your spine, so talking about like we said on the x-rays, so your L5, I know you said L4, L5 is where you're seeing it, but it's your L5, S1, because that L5, it's shifted forward.
Okay.
So you're feeling that soreness right there, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Right there.
Yeah.
And here's your S1, and then 2, 1, so right there.
Yeah.
More on 5 though, right?
Yeah, 5.
And that makes sense because when that joint, it slips forward, so that's what we call a spondylolisthesis, which basically means that joint, like I said, it's shifted forward. We can't adjust that L5, so what we're going to do is we're going to adjust the sacrum underneath it, okay? So we're going to work on that here. Alright, so this hand right here, I'm going to push right there. This hand, I'm just going to hold on to your head a little bit more, okay? So right there's perfect. All you got to do, you're going to bring your chin up just a little bit of a push right there. Oh, just a little bit on that. Let it go and drop. There it
my
is.
goodness.
Okay.
Ooh.
Alright, take a deep breath for me.
Deep breath.
All the way out. And relax. Slow, deep breaths. Deep breath one more time. All the way out. Okay. That did good. You did really good on that.
Okay.
Yeah. Relax. Look straight ahead for me. There you go. Relax on that shoulder. Relax. There you go. That's all I need. Right there. Relax the shoulder. Good. There it is. Okay. You did good on both adjustments so far. Now we're going to get you up. This time I do want you to walk a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Come on up.
From here to there?
Yep, let's have you walk from back
Okay.
to, from side to side.
Walk a little bit so you can.
Okay. Just take your time walking to the chairs, and then you're going to walk back to the table for me. Okay.
Walk straight. Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Sit down.
What I'm trying to do is just get some movement in that joint. So
Okay.
come on back. Now we got some movement on there. And so you might feel some differences in terms of how that feels. Sometimes you can feel a little better, maybe a little bit worse. I want to see how you're doing, okay? We got some really good movement on there. Okay, so that, sometimes when we shift that joint, your body's been this way for years.
Yeah.
So now we're going to try to get some joints to shift and move, and sometimes your body's like, whoa, what are we doing, right? So as we work on those joints, it should start to feel better. So we're going to adjust your mid-back. I'm going to get you walking again and see if that eases up a little bit. How's your neck doing right now?
It's good.
You doing okay? All right. Good. Good. There you are. All right. Breathing in, let it go. You're okay. Just try to let your body let it go. Wiggle your toes for me. There you go. Good. There it is.
Wait.
Okay. We got it. All right. I felt it. Did you feel it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I know we just adjusted your mid-back. How's your lower back doing right now? Are we still feeling that pain on the lower?
Little bit, but feel like a, very light.
It's lighter?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's much better. Still a little bit of pressure there. Much better. Here. Oh yeah, that's T6 was really good. Yeah, that's really good. Much better on that one. Let's see here. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's looking good too. Much better. It's not swinging over to the side as much as it was. So that's looking really good. Ice is your best friend. Like I said, think of it like when you go to the gym and you work out. You might feel some soreness, but that's a good sign. That means that we're starting those muscles to activate. We're getting your muscles to start using them, but we're getting movement in the joint. And so soreness can happen, so ice is your best friend. So 15 to 20 minutes, get some ice, okay? Now, I know it's not the most comfortable for you to walk too much. I think it was, about a block or something is what you feel
Block
like?
and a
Yeah,
one and a half block.
yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so you might feel like you can walk a little bit more.
More, okay.
If you do, Just listen to your body, because sometimes when patients are like, oh, I feel better, and then they overdo it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, then we start back.
Right.
So little by little, okay? So just take a little bit at a time. If you can typically walk about 10 minutes, maybe walk 12 minutes, okay? So just little bits more at a time, okay? But as we continue through and get pressure off of those joints and off of the nerves, then your body should start to respond a little bit better. You start to feel a little bit better, but then you can start to do more as well. But just let your body have a little bit at a time, okay?
Okay.
All right, well, I'm really excited that you're here. Thank you for being part of our practice.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. You did good.
Yes.